And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Embiid. Anthony Edwards out there with Durant. And for the Cavaliers, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Irving is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's James in at small forward. GA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring it.
Mitchell outside. To the middle. Mobley misses. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Seattle. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much.
If Embiid gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's an automatic dunk.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's LeBron. LeBron sets the screen for Irving. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. Looking at his numbers right now, averaging 27 points a game. Seattle missing again.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Mobley, kept alive. Seattle trails by 5. Here's Embiid, a shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. LeBron passes to Irving, back to James. And James throws it down.
Just a taste of the insane potential of LeBron. All signs pointing to superstardom for James.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Simmons. Now Embiid, 6 to shoot. Durant wide open, he fires. Good on the triple.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
LeBron passes to Irving. Mitchell kicks to Mobley, launches it, buries the long-range jumper.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
And the shot goes in. Mobley's got 5 now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Defense just a little too up close and personal on Kyrie right there.
And so Irving nails both of them. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodies.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie. He has come out with a scorer's mentality. 4 of 5 to start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Out to Edwards. To stop the run. Good D by Irving.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Carter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Durant. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Carter. Carter with a screen on Simmons. And then Carter with the dunk.
Nice to see James sharing the wealth. The young stars often think it's all about them on the floor.
Now here's Embiid. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Irving attacking and stolen by Simmons. Here's Mitchell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. James kicks to Irving, driving to the basket. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Embiid. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was the guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of a screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And he hits the first of 3. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Pass to Edwards. Over Irving. Seattle missing again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Bridges is checked in for James.
Number 0, Miles Bridges.
Bridges outside. Down low. And slam dunk by Allen.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And Edwards slams it in.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Mitchell outside. Here's Bridges, and it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. Irving for three. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Edwards. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Now here's Edwards. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Hits the three-point bomb.
Selfless pass by Edwards, kicking it out instead of forcing something himself.
Garland finds Allen. Carter sets the pick for Bridges. And finished off by Carter.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Wasted no time on that one. KD's got 8 points. Garland the pass to Carter. Bridges outside. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here's Garland. No scoring in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production. On their break.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Ilgauskas comes in for Jarrett Allen. And it's LeBron in for Bridges. They throw good. Garland. We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do. Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's James after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Nice D from Porter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Durant. 9 points for Joel Embiid.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Good work there as it goes.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And a wide open look for Porter. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 5 points so far.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
Now here's LeBron. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Garland the pass to Clark. And Durant sends it back. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. It's over Garland. And another basket for Seattle.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Number 0, Miles Bridges.
James against Thompson. There's the lob to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Seattle shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good, Edwards. And Seattle making a change here. And Edwards drops them both. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. We got Jahlil Okafor. Simmons is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Edwards. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Pass to Bridges. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's James.
Oh, wow.
Look out.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And Simmons kicks to Edwards. Thompson passes to Okafor. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. LeBron gathering speed. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. So it's the Cavaliers now. And Okafor with the block. And he recovers it. And Mobley throws it down. Seattle trails by 10. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And here is Bridges, guarded by Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems. And at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
Here's Ilgauskas, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
James finds Garland. Now, here's Ilgauskas. It's LeBron with the drive. Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Garland.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's James. He's got 14. Not going to go that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Seattle trails by 6. Pass to LeBron.
As good as it gets.
Woo! There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Here's Okafor, and it's Seattle with another.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's LeBron. And Simmons with the rebound. Seattle has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point lead. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 9, and their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
The drive by LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
We're going to see a lot of this from LeBron. I don't know how people are going to stop him on the drive.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Ilgauskas. Porter outside. The rebound by James. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Williamson subbed in from... Oh, he sledgehammered it in! Climb that ladder!
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Cleveland leading by 7. And here is Garland. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Tries the spin move. Just 3 to shoot. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Guarded by Garland. That shot, no good. Good D by Mobley.
And hard work on the glass once again, guys. And they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell mowing him down.
And for a young player, Mitchell has no problem mixing it up inside.
Bridges with the board. Cleveland leading by 11. Garland with it. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Pass to Okafor. Williamson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Williamson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
LeBron kicks to Garland. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
James outside. To the paint. Okafor with the steal. The drive by Williamson.
Man, oh man, he's just a wrecking ball when he puts his head down and gets to the rim. Williamson taking flight again.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Carter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Garland. And Seattle also making a change. Embiid's checked in. Mitchell finds Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Outside for Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding a wide open three.
Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 14. A shot by Carter. Nobody around. And the Cavaliers with another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Irving misses. Seattle trails by 17. Durant for 3. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Irving dishes to Bridges. Here's Carter. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. Oh, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we could feel that one all the way over here. For 3, Bridges from beyond the arc and then some. Bridges got 9 points.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Embiid against Irving. Mobley sets the pick for Bridges. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 14 points for him.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Bridges outside. And it's good. 2 points. Bridges has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. 3-pointer. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Bridges outside. Carter, the pass to Bridges. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's KD for three. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Three-pointer by Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Embiid's got 16 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bridges finds Carter. 36 seconds left now here in the second. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop the Rams.
KD with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Irving. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Williamson. Oh, he threw that one down.
My goodness.
Wow.
Most players would give anything for that kind of vertical.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You look at Seattle. The season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower, and they're playing with great effort.
You just want to see them stay hungry all season long. They're good, but I think they can take it to another level.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? LeBron James, What an impressive effort today.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping.
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's LeBron does it again.
Young or not, LeBron as confident as anyone on the floor.
Here's Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in. 22 is their biggest lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Wound up there for Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Oh, all too easy for Allen. Fantastic at carving out room inside and finishing with power. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. LeBron James on the wing. By Simmons.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. Mobley finds James. Inside. Allen shot is off. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Oh, Barrett putting on a show, an unreal throwdown right there.
Irving passes to Mitchell. LeBron against Simmons. Allen.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Down low. And then Allen slams it in.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Here's Irving. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Edwards. Thompson passes to Simmons. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And the dunk by James.
Are we sure LeBron came straight from high school? Boy, this kid from Akron is special.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Barrett. Lobbed up there for Allen. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Barrett against Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. From deep LeBron.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Okafor. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you got to hit Barrett harder than that if you want to stop him from scoring. That's light work for him.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron against Simmons. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Mitchell passes to Irving. Here he goes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night, and Simmons slams it in.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubt. I was wrong about that. Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and Seattle also making a change. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Carter sets the pick for LeBron. That 3 off the mark. Seattle trails by 15. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Asar Thompson.
Number 7, Kevin Durant.
Simmons against James. Allen dishes to LeBron. Moves back up. And Allen with the layup. And that's 13 points for Jared Allen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, this is a classic performance from Embiid. He's one of the most lethal scorers this game has.
To the inside. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Stolen by Allen. No one near James as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The shot of LeBron. It's the final piece of his game. It'll be interesting to see how he develops it.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They trail by 18. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. From past the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Mitchell finds Irving. Pocket 6. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense. Capable of getting up to block shots. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Irving against Edwards. Edwards with the block. And he dunks it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's LeBron. Good on the shot. James has got 34.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Edwards looking it over. Covered by Mitchell. Out to KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Jared Allen. Miles Bridges comes in for Wendell Carter. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Kyrie Irving. Seattle trails by 10.
Alexander Walker. Darius Garland.
Defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Durant. Back to Simmons. Stolen away. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Alexander Walker passes to Garland. Simmons against James. Here's Ilgauskas. Good, and the assist goes to James. Ilgauskas has got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Embiid wide open, and it's Seattle with another.
Well, Embiid pretty much has the green light to take any kind of shot, including off the catch.
Garland against Edwards. Here's Bridges, and here's Garland for 3. KD passes to Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
A physical anomaly as a guard. Simmons using his size there to his advantage.
And Simmons slams it in.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Number 4, Evan Mobley.
Outside Edwards. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you. Our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, they've got Barrett. Okafor out there with Durant, then it's Porter. And it's Williamson in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
Garland kicks to Ilgauskas. Bridges. Nice!
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
There's Williamson with the three. The rebound by Ilgauskas. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And stolen by Williamson. Into the lane. And finished off by Williamson.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Garland kicks to Bridges. Tries it from Knox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Okafor.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
To the paint, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's the lob to Bridges, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Durant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists in the game. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Seattle grabs the miss. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Mitchell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. There's Garland. It's deflected.
Well, making blocks isn't a big part of his game, but that's a big play right there, and you have to applaud the defensive focus of R.J. Barrett.
For 3, Mitchell. Seattle grabs the miss. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Williamson kicks to Barrett. And there's the drive. Outside Durant, pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Okafor. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Okafor's got the lead up to 2 now for Seattle.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Seattle. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Allie, thank you so much. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kicks it out to Williamson. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Barrett. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Porter, no luck. Cavaliers trailing. To the middle. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Embiid. It's Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
3 points.
Embiid's got 5 assists tonight. Mobley outside. Seattle grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett, always making his presence felt.
Bridges outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen kicks to Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Outside for Durant. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Bridges outside. Pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Williamson. Shoots the 3. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Mitchell.
Already a confident three-point shooter. The young guard, Mitchell, understands how dangerous he can be from there.
There at the basket to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession for the Cavaliers. James checked in for Evan Mobley. And Irving subbed in for Garland. And Seattle also making a change. Edwards, he's checked in for Barrett. James in the post. Guarded by KD. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant kicks to Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Back to Durant. 4 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Williamson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for Seattle.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Williamson kicks to Porter. And again, Seattle with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Seattle.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Bridges shot. Good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the inside. Williamson double team. Outside Durant. Back to Edwards. Pass to KD. It's Porter outside. And another 3 for Seattle.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Mitchell outside. Here's Bridges. Guarded by Porter. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, he gets at least one of those a night. You have to be aware of Embiid when he's on defense.
Mobley, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Seattle making a change here. Seattle calls timeout. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Seattle. And it's Seattle with the ball. Edwards inside. He's covered by Irving. Knocks down the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
James Porter with a block. Outside Embiid. The long shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Mobley. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. Edwards cleared away by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Mobley. And the layup is off. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the layup is off. Cleveland now, time running out. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Allen, a screen on Porter. LeBron misses the 3. And Seattle shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Off target from outside.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Embiid with the steal. And he jams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The drive by James. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And clearly, we will...
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
Irving outside. The 3 goes down.
What a fake there by Mitchell. Everyone expects him to score, but he kicks it back out for the shot.
Rebounded by Allen inside. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
The drive by James. Porter with a block. Covered by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And stolen by James. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports.